Hey, what's going on, guys? Noble Savage here again. Today we're going to be playing some Blessed Unleashed, and I'm going to show you guys the character creations and available classes in the game. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first up we have the Crusader, who's going to be your typical plate mail, sword and shield, tanky kind of class. Very typical, usually see these in most games, typical tank. Second, we have the Berserker, who's going to be your heavy damage melee class. Ranger, who's going to be your ranged damage class. Mage, who obviously self-explanatory, magic ranged. And the Priest, who is going to be our healer. So I think for this game to play through, I'm going to play a mage. And I think we are going to go with an elf. For mage, we have elf and human available. For Crusader, we have human and Ipin. For Berserker, we only have the Varg. Ranger, we only have elf. And Priest, we have human or Ipin again. So like I said before, we're going to play a mage and we're going to be an elf. So I'm actually going to go with a female because the male doesn't look so great. Alright, so here we go. We get to customize our hair or skin tone first. Oh wait, no, so these are presets, and then we get to do customize. Let's see, so we'll start with eyes. Oh, that's pretty neat. You slide this around and it changes the location of your eyebrows. I'm actually going to put that pretty much where it was. It looks okay to me. Then we're going to move on to eye position. Oop. We're gonna go with like a pinkish purple for the eyes. Because if you've been on the channel at all, you know that pink and purple are kind of my colors for the channel. Purple, black, really, but... So we're gonna go with that. It looks good. Iris size. Yeah, we're gonna go bigger. I think that looks good. Eyeball color. So you can change the background color of the eyes, which is interesting. I've never seen that in a game before. Usually you only get to change the color of the iris, but I like that you can change both because you can get some cool backgrounds going there. Alright, so let's do eyes. Oh, and you can actually change the pattern in the eyes as well, which is pretty neat looking. So let's check all these out. That was nice. I do believe we are going to go with this one, because that one looks really cool. Alright, so we're going to go eye color, if it lets me here. Get different types of eyebrows. This is what we have equipped right now. And I guess they sort of give the character a different look here. Some of them made her look more sad than others. But we don't want to go for a sad elf, so We're gonna stick with some that look a little less sad. I think we're gonna go with those. I like the little like scarring we have over in the corner there. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna make her hair kind of purpley, so we'll go, oh, that's too much. We're trying to go purple, not pink. There we go. Alright, not too bad. I like it. Not really seeing too much of a difference on any of these. Maybe it'll show up in cutscenes or if your character blinks, but for the most part, this don't seem to be making any difference. I don't know, they might be bugged right now, but we will just stick with this one, I suppose. Leave that alone because that doesn't seem to be working either. Do that. Eyelash tape. So you can change the way the eyelashes look, whether they're longer, shorter, more full, less full. You know the deal. I think we're gonna stick with. I kind of like that. Alright, cool. Nose. I kind of like her nose, actually, so we're going to leave that alone. Make it smaller or bigger. With that. Can move it all around her face here. Which, some of these are pretty comical, made her look kind of like Squidward. We're gonna go ahead and keep that the way it was. Nose tip shaping with. So I guess you can do like a more pointy nose or a wider nose. Whatever you want there. You can do nose bridge. Same thing with just like the tip. You can do like a wider or a shorter. Nostril size. Again, this kind of just affects the width of the nose, how narrow you want your nose to be. Alright, oh, sorry, we skipped mouth. So we're gonna go to mouth. So you can go... Oop. You can do some pretty ridiculous stuff with the mouth here. I mean, they can look really strange. Or semi-normal, so we're gonna stick with semi-normal. I probably will do another video for you guys at some point where I just make an absolute monster character that just looks insane. So let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see that happen. It'd just be for fun, just something short, just to kind of mess around, see what the worst character we can come up with looks like. Alright. And this is a very in-depth character creation, guys. I think this might actually be the most in-depth I've ever seen in any MMO. That might not be true for all games, just my own personal experience. I don't think we've had this much control over every little feature of a face in any of the games that I can remember. Usually you pick from presets and just go from there, so this is actually really cool. Really liking this so far. I know I'm kind of keeping everything just pretty basic, but really enjoying all the options we have here. So we can do her hair. Let's actually move her a little bit so we can see some of the hairstyles here. So we have like a braided style there. We have the basic one that we just had. Looks like that one is a ponytail with like some little side bang things. Straight up ponytail. Kind of like an Elsa looking haircut from Frozen. This shorter haircut with the bangs over the eyes. Pom-pom with the tail. kind of getting some Padme vibes from Star Wars, if anyone's a Star Wars fan. If you are, please hit the like button. I don't know really what to call that. That's interesting. Kind of a short shaved, almost kind of like a faux hawk style. We have like a shaved bald. Oh, I kind of like that one. Oh, I really like that one. That's like a shaved mohawk. And this one is sort of shorter with a little ponytail, which actually I think this one might be my favorite. Next to this one. I think I'm gonna stick with that one. I like that one. Alright, so let's go to here, hair color. And I really do like the default hair color they gave me here with the white and purple, because like I said, purple's kind of my thing, so I'm gonna leave that the same, but I'll click on these so you can see you have this whole color spectrum here that you can slide to whatever color you want, and then you can adjust it to be darker or lighter. There are 2 different hair colors you can choose from, so you can do, you know, like the white here with the purple accents, or you could do any kind of combination you want. And then hair gloss, so you can make your hair shinier or less shiny, or however you like. Not really too sure, so I'm gonna leave it how it was. Alright, so cool. Face. Ear size, that's interesting. So you can do super huge ears, really tiny ears. I'm kind of going to keep it mid-range here. Just because it seems to be pretty normal looking. Alright, see, so like this, you could do something that kind of looks like a bat, which is a little disturbing, but, you know, if that's your thing, that's fine. You can stick straight in the middle, you can go up, you can go over, you can do whatever you want. So we're going to go there. You can adjust the cheekbones, which, again, this one doesn't really seem to be doing much noticeable right now. This might just be because of other settings or what, but I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to have it turn out looking crazy later. You can change the chin size. This one is working, so you can do like a more defined chin or rounder face style, whatever you are interested in there. You can do jaw size, so you can have them have a pretty defined jaw, or like I said before, a little rounded face. Forehead wrinkles. That's crazy. Right now you're not going to be able to see it because I somehow managed to stick this tiara on, and now I can't see anything on the forehead. So we're going to not mess with that. We're not going to do any eye wrinkles, but again, you can. You can do face wrinkles. I want my elf to be young. Face wrinkle intensity and coverage. Then we have freckles. So she has no freckles right now, but we'll give her some, I think. Or you know what? No. Yeah, we'll give her a little bit, just a little bit, like dust there on her nose. And we'll leave them as that color. Actually, you know what? Let's play around here. You can actually change the color of the freckles to be whatever you want as well, which is pretty interesting. So I'll make them purple to match her eyebrows. And face tattoos, okay. So this is pretty interesting. Again, we can't really see them because that tiara thing is kind of covering her head. So I think we're gonna hold off on forehead tattoos. Then you got face tattoo color, face tattoo intensity. You get scars you can do, which is pretty cool. I don't know why everything's focused on their forehead though. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be the case. Or maybe it's scar position later will change and we'll move it. I'd like her to have like a scar over her eye. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's go with that one. And we're gonna go scar position. Yeah, see, there we go. So we can do that. And I don't know if you can see it super well, but she does have the scar here. kind of goes up and almost matches perfectly with that little little shaved out part of her eyebrow, which I think looks kind of cool. And then it comes down a little bit over here, so she's gonna be battle hardened. Then you can flip it however you want. I'm gonna leave it like I said because it matches up with this really nicely. So we're gonna do that. Scar size, we can change that for sure. Make it a little bigger. So it kind of comes down under her face here a little bit. You can change the blush, so you see on her cheeks she has a little bit of red there. We'll go probably right there, that looks good. And then you can change how much it covers on their face, whether they're fully blushing or just a little bit on their cheeks. Alright, so now voice we have.
Even I haven't heard my true name.
We protect the weak, not the gold.
Huh. You may have been born higher, but we all die just the same.
Don't you want to change the world?
Pathetic.
Whatever the truth, I will protect my tribe.
Would you like to try a jelly I made out of slime? Small. How rude.
The Tree of Life? I can bring you there.
Be honorable, but don't be arrogant.
Don't get in my way.
Something must be done.
One day, the Regent will know the pain we have all suffered.
I'm gonna go with that one. Some of those are pretty funny. Some of them are actually pretty cool. I just don't think they fit her, so we're gonna go with this one because it was kind of like a typical LV voice, I guess you could say.
You are trying to lecture an elf.
Pathetic. One day, the Regent will know the pain we have all suffered.
Pathetic. One day, the Regent will know the pain we have all suffered. Pathetic.
Okay, so you can even change the tone, which is really cool. So I think we're gonna stick with that. Alright, so let's go to head height. Oh my god. So yeah, you can literally change how tall they are and how big their head is. I don't want her to be super short, so we're gonna go like right there. Looks about good. You're super buff. No, I'm just kidding. So we'll go back. We'll stick with that. You can change them however you want. The muscle thing didn't really seem to do anything, kind of like a few of the others. So that might be bugged or maybe just not showing up because she got armor on with her. So we'll go here. Skin color. Interesting. Make her skin a little bit lighter because I have very light skin, so I'll go with that. Not too light though, I don't want her to be super pasty. Yeah, it looks okay. And I saw this setting earlier, and it's a little crazy. You can make them look like they're super moist, which is a little weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like none of that because it's just strange to me. But yeah, you know, if you want your character to look like they're always super sweaty, then that's fine too. So, body type tattoos, let's see. So we're gonna take off the whoa. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna take off the costume so we can do body tattoos. That's interesting. That one's really cool. So I actually like a lot of these. I feel like maybe this one is most fitting for a mage, so we're gonna go with that. I like the way that looks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. So we'll go here, and you can change the size and the color and everything, so we'll keep it like full max. Really visible. Alright. Neck thickness, you can move around your neck thickness. I like the way the pre-built is, so I'm gonna leave it that way, but you can slide that around to make their neck look different. Shoulders, same thing. You can change the positioning of their shoulders. You can make their arms longer. You can do upper and lower girth, which, you know, it's going to make their arms more muscular or less muscular. You can make them have super huge hands. Kind of look like a weird monkey almost. You can make them have a really thick torso, or really slim torso, however you want, or anywhere in between. Let's go back there and reset. Okay. Chest position. That I don't know. Okay, so it moves her boobs closer together or farther apart, which is a little weird. So we'll leave that where it was. You can make her boobs bigger or smaller, depending on what you're into. So, again, interesting. Haven't seen really that too much in many video games. A few, but not many. You can adjust how big her butt's going to be, I'm assuming. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, so you can really do some damage here. You can have a perfectly fine character that comes out looking very odd. So we'll leave that the way it was. And then same thing with lower body. You get torso thickness, you get hip size. There it is. So looks like you get to change the butt there. And then you can change calf thickness, or thigh thickness, sorry, calf length and thickness, and foot size. I'm going to leave all those the same just because I think she's already looking pretty proportioned here, so I think we're good. And then we are going to do that, and we're going to name her Nurse. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to go normal savage and create. And she pops up there as our new level 1 mage. And that is how you make your first character in Blessed Unleashed. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like on it. If you want to see me make any other characters, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I will be more than happy to make cooler characters, different classes, different races, any kind of things that you might want to be interested in seeing. I'll make a crazy monster character. Whatever you guys are into, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to make a video for that for you guys. If you did like today's video, go ahead and leave a like on it for me. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, there's going to be tons of new content coming up for tons of different games, especially coming up here. We're getting close to the New World's release, Back 4 Blood's release, and I'm going to be playing tons of this, plus Call of Duty. The Call of Duty beta is coming up soon. So we get tons of games in the pipeline, guys, and I think there's going to be a lot of content you guys are going to enjoy. So if you want to catch any of that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That's going to do it for me this time, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.